That's fantastic. And we also, people don't know that you have your own YouTube channel, which
Yes,
is,
our own YouTube nonprofit channel with, at the moment, 105 videos.
wow.
They're essentially sharing the vision in a variety of ways. We have a few videos on there where people can actually see compilations and even actual video footage of uh, 2008 Global Update celebrations, which makes me think of another thing you were saying in relationship to our vision. One of the things that has been really quite honestly a surprise to us is that we have such a tremendous response from the African nations throughout Africa, and some of these truly amazingly challenged countries, not necessarily just the ones that are a little bit progressive. Some of these individuals are coming from very challenging circumstances. We also have a lot of people coming from the Middle East, a lot of the war-torn areas there. And Pakistan happens, for example, to be one of our bigger supporters, and they've had events. Bangladesh had, a series of events last year, and, there might be several hundred people in attendance, and this is something that would have never even been considered or existed without the idea of Global Love Day being out there.
That is fantastic. And I know there are a lot of people in the United States reaching out to Africa. And I know there's several foundations. Point Hope. I don't know if anyone ever listens to Delilah. Have you ever listened to Delilah on the radio at night? She's syndicated across the country. And she plays love songs. She's on a lot of radio stations. I think one or two of them locally. But she has Point Hope, and that's a refugee camp in Liberia. And people from the United States. There are so many, people going there to the AIDS babies, and I really feel like Africa is now reaching out to us.
Absolutely.
They
In
know.
fact, it's so challenging in a way at times because our media does just not do justice to covering what's going on there. And I every day I feel so extraordinarily fortunate to be aware of and meet and interact with individuals, in all these various places, because what I'm privy to is the tremendous heart-centered opening of love that is going on in all these places. We tend to only see the images of war and fighting, and people use the term terrorism and all these various things, when in fact there is significantly more good going on the planet than what our media is purporting.
Well, the consciousness, I think that, the media at one point in our history, and I'm not saying they were negative or dark, but, they had the shadow side and the investigative reporter. But now with YouTube and MySpace and all these video type of channels on the internet, the American people can reach back and have a big say in what's happening without network programming.
Absolutely.
They don't get caught up in the NBC and the CBS and ABC. And I know the founder of a good friend or a cousin of the founder of CBS Broadcasting, and I'm not knocking them, but it's very hard for the Love Foundation and the Christian and it's like when you see a ministry, people, don't always want to understand that it can be a simple message because they get into ritual and all the things they have to do and subscribing to a religion, versus the simplicity of just love, the simple message that you can hold on to. Whatever expression, whatever religion that you are, that's great. That's your expression. That's how you've learned it, whether it's Kabbalah or Christianity or whatever, that's fine. But sometimes when you say religion, not today, I'm on my lunch break. It's hard to swallow and digest and process something. But as you mentioned earlier, the underlying theme is love.
Right.
Move yourself to love. And that song, Move Yourself to Love, I'd like to share with my audience when I close the show, was written by Rob Canillo, who is going to be at the Rock the Mountain Festival on June 6th, where I will also be doing my stand-up psychic comedy, along with 16 other bands and artists on 2 stages from 12 noon till 10 p.m., so come on out and feel that love. Also, the Love Foundation is definitely willing to communicate with you. As I mentioned earlier, Harold, you're on Facebook and MySpace, and people that are on Facebook and people that are on MySpace, can they communicate directly with the foundation through that as well?
Absolutely. That's one of the reasons we've moved into more of this social networking sites, in addition to our own personal website where we have the Love Foundation and we have Global Love Day. Within the Love Foundation website, we've gone ahead and created a couple of social interactive sites, Inspiring Unconditional Love, and also the Global Love Day one that you mentioned,
Mm-hmm.
and then through Facebook, through MySpace. You know, the beauty of that is now we can actually connect. We can see each other's pictures. I go out there virtually every day, and I'm happy, you know, as time permits, to connect with absolutely anybody and everyone that, you know, asks a question or wants to know more. I strive to be very responsive and get back with people, you know, within a day or two if possible. And I just love making the connections. So anyone that wants to find me or us or any of our various programs can certainly find us in many, many different ways and interact with us.
So your address for Facebook, you probably don't. They probably can just find you through the search for
It'll
Global.
probably, yes, they can find it through search. There's an official Global Love Day group page on Facebook. There is an official nonprofit page for the Love Foundation. My personal experience with Facebook is I don't always find things in the searches that I am looking for. And what I will share, anybody can look up just my name, Harold W. Becker, and that might be the quickest way because a lot of things branch off of that.
Okay.
So if you can't find us as the Love Foundation or Global Love Day, then at least put in my name, Harold W. Becker,
Okay.
and that should provide some connection on any of these
It-
social sites for you.
If you get lost, as always, you can go to my website, and I'll help find you there. What was I going to say? I'll help get you there so you can find your way there. It's a lot of words. Talk about processing the download. That's www.psychicmoments.com and also www.angeliccircle.com, or you can call the radio station and find me and track me down. There's so many searches out there. It's pretty easy on the internet highway to find what you're looking for, but once again, it's the Love Foundation. It's also Global Love Day, and it's happening May 1st, 2009. That's the 6th annual Global Love Day. It's always a pleasure talking with Harold. He is so inspirational, and he's really doing such phenomenal work. And it's so far away, but I'd almost like to give out free dinners to some place like the Copper Bottom if you can tell me next year how many countries will be on board for the Global Love Day celebration when they have their 7th annual Global Love Day. And I think I may write that down on a piece of paper and put that in a sealed envelope, see if I can nail it. Once again, it's the Love Foundation, and it's May 1st, Global Love Day, a celebration of love. And all you need to know is to be present and to remember that love begins with me. Thank you, Harold. I will be with you. I will be thinking about you, and I will be focusing on love on May 1st along with everyone else, I hope.